societies like ours. Can the punishment seen in Genesis happen once more? The Bible presents a complex concept of what the world will look like as the present age draws to its end through many different prophetic passages. Luke chapter 17 verse 26. Just as it was in the days of Noah, so also will it be in the days of the Son of Man. It brings together several significant events and trends that, in combination, will make the days immediately before the end of the present age a special and unusual period of human history. Two of these prophetic passages describe actual historical societies, and Jesus tells us that we should be aware of them. He says that in the day of His coming, the world will be just as it was in the days of Noah and in the days of Lot. What were the distinctive characteristics of these societies, and how does our world compare? The days of Lot. Jesus compares the end times not only with the days of Noah, but also with the days of Lot. Luke chapter 17 verses 26 through 30. Just as it was in the days of Noah, so also will it be in the days of the Son of Man. People were eating, drinking, marrying, and being given in marriage up to the day Noah entered the ark. Then the flood came and destroyed them all. It was the same in the days of Lot. People were eating and drinking, buying and selling, planting and building. But the day Lot left Sodom, fire and sulfur rained down from heaven and destroyed them all. It will be just like this on the day the Son of Man is revealed. There is one final aspect of the last days that Jesus points to, and it was present in the societies of both Noah and Lot. Jesus speaks about these activities. They did eat, they drank, they married wives, they were given in marriage until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and the flood came and destroyed them all. Jesus mentions 8 specific activities: eating, drinking, marrying, giving in marriage, buying, selling, building, and planting. There is nothing intrinsically sinful about any of those activities. So, what was the problem? The problem was they were so immersed in those activities they did not recognize the days in which they were living. I would sum that problem up in one word: materialism. They were so immersed in the material, they no longer had any understanding or alertness for the spiritual and the eternal. The final feature of the days of Noah and Lot, then, was materialism. How much materialism is there in the world today? I would say Western civilization is virtually inundated with it, and it is by no means excluded from the church. There are many professing Christians who are just as materialistic in their hearts as unbelievers. Maybe they are a little less demonstrative about it. Maybe it is not as apparent in their lifestyles, but they are absorbed with materialism. Jesus warned us that if we are sucked into the pit of materialism, we will not be ready when He comes. We will be in the same category as the people of Noah's and Lot's days. The parallel account in Luke chapter 17 verse 26 gives this wording: just as it was in the days of Noah, so also will it be in the days of the Son of Man. To comprehend the days prior to Jesus' return, therefore we need to find out what the days of Noah were like. For an account of those days, we will examine the book of Genesis for the essential elements. The positive side: warning for survival. We have presented the evil elements that were evident in the days of Noah and Lot. As we have seen, various forms of evil were rampant. However, it would be wrong for me to close this picture of the days of Noah and Lot without also showing the positive side of the picture, because there was a positive side in 2 main respects. There is a good side of the days of Noah, for Genesis chapter 6 verse 9 says, These are the generations of Noah. Noah was a just man and perfect in his generations, and Noah walked with God. There was one man among all those people who had an intimate personal relationship with God. God could speak to him and tell him how he viewed the situation and the judgment he was going to bring. For us as believers, Noah sets a pattern that we must follow. Noah and his family were the only survivors of that tragedy. It seems clear to me that only those who live like Noah and his family will survive today. Hebrews 11 has just one verse about Noah. By faith, Noah, being warned of God of things not seen, yet moved with fear, prepared an ark to the saving of his house, by the which he condemned the world, and became heir of the righteousness which is by faith. Hebrews chapter 11, verse 7. Although there is much that is evil and frightening in the picture of the days of Noah and Lot, and much also that agrees with the evil and frightening aspects of our time, we must also look at the positive side. We need to see that there is never a situation for which God does not have an answer prepared in advance. God will give His servants supernatural warning of what is to come and show us how to survive. He also sends angels to help, to protect, and to deliver. We can expect these good things from God in our day. And apply those spiritual principles today. Ephesians chapter 6, verse 12. For our struggle is not against flesh and blood, contending only with physical opponents, but against the rulers, against the powers, against the world forces of this present darkness, against the spiritual forces of wickedness in the heavenly supernatural places.